Well, the important thing when writing a sports movie is not to get too bogged down in the so-called rules of the sport.
Yeah, I mean, this was our first film writing project, so initially we didn't really know where to start. I suppose we just started typing.
Yeah, and luckily there's this pop-up in Microsoft Word that says, "It looks like you're trying to write a heartwarming British underdog movie. Would you like some help?" And then you just have to enter the character names and the context.
So we put Wimbledon, but then it popped up, "There is already a heartwarming British underdog movie called Wimbledon. Are you sure you want to replace it?"
So then we had to think again, and in the end we almost deliberately went for a sport that no one knows much about.
Well, almost deliberately, because as it turns out, some people know quite a lot about cricket, unlike us.
Yeah.
In a time past hope, in a world gone to crap, one man had an idea.
Here, look lads, look what I've found!
Calm down, Arthur. There's no point getting excited about anything. The steel mine's closed and we're on the scrap heap. It's official.
No, but look. Earn big pounds playing cricket.
Well, it sounds fine, Arthur. But cricket, here in Yorkshire, don't talk soft.
Did I hear someone say cricket? That's a word I've not heard in a long time.
What would you know about cricket?
I only used to coach the Manchester United team the year they won the European Cricket Cup.
But to us, you seem like some mad old drunk.
That's the other thing about me. Apart from knowing about cricket, it was the Ashes. I could have won them, but I bowled her wide.
You bowled her wide in the Ashes final? How can you live with your sen?
I know!
Enter the Ashes, you lot? You've taken the piss.
Why not? Arthur's a dab-am with a silly mid-on, and Pete can do follow-ons like no one's ever seen.
Come on, let us enter. We got stumps in us blood.
Oh, you won't be talking like that when you have to face the West Indies in the second round. They've won the Ashes every year since they beat the Dallas Cowboys in 1978.
Well, we'll just have to practice our catching and throwing and penalties and that.
Run! 10! Come on, lads! You've got to bat more!
But the bat, it's so narrow, it's perverse.
First rule of cricket, never call the bat narrow. What the bat is very, very wide and very, very short. Wow. Now, carry on bowling and try and do that thing with your hand and your wrist where you make it bounce funny.
Welcome to the 200th World Ashes Cricket Cup between West Germany and Pisswhiddle Steel Batters from Pisswhiddle in Yorkshire.
Well, the Pisswhiddle team very much the underdogs, but anyone who saw them beat Yugoslavia at cricket in the semis by 400 wickets to 7 runs, all of it for 8, will know that they're not to be underestimated.
And West Germany, famously a bunch of cheats.
As ever.
It's half-time and it looks like we're about to lose. I want to tell you a story. I knew a young man who had a dream. A dream to win the Ashes. That young man was me. But he bowled her wide and became a that is, I bowled her wide and became a drunk. So don't do that! Now it's your turn to be the team that stands in pairs with the bats rather than the ones in a sort of spread out crowd chucking it around. So make the most of that! And remember, there's no such thing as a draw in cricket! Yes! Yeah, go on,
cowboys really can cricket.
What a run.
This summer, from the location manager of Billy Elliot and the catering staff who brought you the full Monty.
Yes! Remember what I taught you! No, not that! I was wrong!
Featuring someone who was very nearly in Brassed Off, comes a film to touch the child in all of us, but not in that way.
They're bringing urns and sandwiches onto the pitch. They think it's tea. It is now. And this is for the Ashes. I can't believe they've done it. They've actually done it.
In cinemas this summer, the full number of overs that are scheduled to be bowled that day.
And remember, lads, it isn't over until the full number of overs that are scheduled to be bowled that day have been bowled!
Opens June 25th.
Which has all been restored to how we think it would have looked when the rooms were